Hello, welcome to the audio commentary for The Spider and the Web. I am Firestorm12. I did stuff on this movie.
I'm Chief John. I wrote stuff for this movie. You
We-
sound like you're on NPR, Firestorm.
No,
I'm digging this very smooth.
Over some
vibe
smooth
you got going.
jazz.
Yeah.
How did that go great with this first scene? I can't talk. Some smooth jazz.
Right off the bat. That would have been nice. That would have been different.
So you wrote this.
Yeah.
Why?
It was my first one, so it's always hard the first time. But no, Firestorm wanted something to do because he was bored, probably right before Halloween, and he wanted a project to work on. And I had this idea floating in the back of my head for like a year, actually, because it's actually kind of a weird story. Iowa City is a huge party school, which is where I would go to school, and it's a huge party school. And I was coming back on a weekday, on a Tuesday night, and it was so weird because nobody was out. It was like at 10 o'clock at night, and no one was on the streets at all. And I was like, this is really weird. This is scary. So I was like walking back to my dorm, and I was like freaking out, and I was like, wait, this would be a really cool idea for Machinima. And so when Firestorm asked me to write something or whatever, I was like, whoa, that would be really cool to do. So I finished it off there.
Cool
But
story, bro.
And and luckily you got the vibe I was going for from the beginning, because you got this this haunting kind of vibe, and I wasn't sure that, because just going off the script, I wasn't sure if you're gonna make it more straight up horror, if that makes any sense.
I was trying, at first I was trying to avoid the cliches, but I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way I'm going to avoid it. So I might as well just go with it. I do like the car horn, though, during this whole part in the background it plays. I was thinking about doing it throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
At one point.
No, because
I was like, oh,
I don't know how it would stop, because the only reason that's there is to wake him up.
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah.
But I did research on it to see what the timers and stuff were on car horns, and it's like, oh, it can go on for 5 minutes. Oh, it can go on for a couple minutes. Oh, it'll just go on until somebody turns it off. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. I can't believe
this
I
is one
did
of my
research
favorite
on it.
parts.
I like the shot that comes up here. This is.
I love
it was
it,
the
yeah.
first shot I thought of. I was like, oh, we should do the shot where it goes. Ah.
It's so cool.
I've always
yeah.
wanted to do that. Going from this one side, going through the wall.
Because I had it so clearly pictured that it would be like the opposite side thing, like not flipping back. So I really like this transition that you did. That was so cool.
Awesome. I built the sets, by the way. I didn't
Yeah,
put that
was
in the
impressive.
credits.
I was like, really? This is.
I took a lot of Dust Stars stuff. I didn't put that in the credits, though. I should have done that. Damn it.
Yeah, because
I did the sets. I also didn't put myself as editor in the credits.
Ooh. Who did it? Like a ghost editor.
Mhm. Oh, there's Western shot right there. Through the legs. That was one of the things I tried putting in here, like these Western shots to the side. You'll see that again later in the alleyway.
You want to talk about these voices a little bit? Because that was you.
Venom as... Oh, we got to bring that up. Venom as Ben and me as Jerry. What the hell is with Ben and Jerry, John? Why are they named Ben and Jerry?
There's a very like... I knew that the Food Network thing was about food. Like that was clear in my head, but the Ben and Jerry thing was completely on accident. I had no idea that was a thing at all.
Because I was going through the pre-production and I was figuring out the armor sets from, and I was like, wait a second, there's Ben, and this guy's name is Jerry. What?
I think the real point of it was like I wanted these really like bland kind of names, because I really wanted this Ben guy to be a complete ordinary, maybe a slacker guy who like slept through work or something and woke up at night and it's like the end of the world. I really like that idea of him just being boring. And I guess Jerry goes along with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know there was a food connection.
It's Venom again. We're using him.
He was awesome in this. Awesome. I really liked the way he delivered some of the lines too. Mm-hmm. Again, this is my first like written Machinima, so it's so weird to see like the characters you made on the screen. It's like it's still baffling me right now. It's like, what? That sounds so weird.
I also made the city set. It's awesome.
Did you really do anything to the city set that I gave you?
No. I just took it.
You just took a few things.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that'd be interesting to use. There's the monsters. Yeah.
The music works really well with this too. Was that like one of the first? Like, is it the first thing you thought of, or did you go through a couple things?
I went through a couple things, and I went through the There Will Be Blood soundtrack, and I was like, oh, this might work here. And there's at the reuse cues and stuff, though. That's the only thing I was like a little
Yeah.
concerned about, but it works.
It works. Oh, I love this part. Yeah, I really like that framing right there. of
I
those
wanted
two
to do that
guys.
shot because that was in the script.
Yeah, because
I, was
I
like,
really like.
it's in the script. I'll do it.
I just really liked the idea of like it totally being overrun. Oh yeah, I love how he sounds so scared here too. I think that's a great.
He did very
part.
good
Oh,
here.
no, come on, please, no, don't do
The two things I want to point. I don't know if you've noticed or anybody else has noticed is, one, all these, every single shot has been Dutched.
Ooh, yeah.
Is that an actual? Is that a verb?
I noticed it. I noticed it on the moving shot.
Some of the shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the last shot with him and the lady in pink, or the woman in pink, I should say.
Yeah.
And the second thing is there are no footsteps. At first, I did it just to see if you had noticed, John, but I was like, oh, actually, I like it without footsteps.
You
Absolutely no
didn't do footsteps in Medieval for some of the shots either. I remember.
Yeah, some of them. I did footsteps for most of the shots, but there are absolutely no footsteps here.
And the whole thing with the woman in pink, I really hated the trope in horror movies where it's always, the girl is always this damsel in distress kind of thing. So I really thought it would be cool to flip it and have Ben be the damsel kind of thing and him like freaking out in the corner. I just thought that would be like a really cool little twist to do on that whole thing, and have her be super powerful and stuff and save him.
Thank you so much. I would be so fucking dead right now if it weren't for you.
And we found her on a voice acting site.
Mm-hmm. Ghostly Hamburger.
And
was very
I was
close.
actually surprised by how many.
When it was
How many
close, it was like,
submissions?
oh, all of them were so good.
Yeah, that was a different experience too, because I normally when we do voice stuff, I don't think we get that many submissions.
Yeah, we got quite a few submissions, and I was gonna suggest that we use a male for the. And
Really?
you didn't like that very much. Remember when I
No.
said, "Hey, we should use a guy," and you're like, "No, no."
You mean like Audacity it or something? Is that what you're?
no?
or you just meant
it's
straight up guy?
Use an actual, just change the character to a guy.
Oh, okay. No, I like the gender thing too much.
I like the shot.
Oh, that was awesome.
And
This is
the
a great
movie's
last
the
shot.
movie's almost over. It's right here, and here comes Venom's actual scream.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love how we actually ended up doing it because we were
'Cause
playing around with it.
It
for a
was
while.
It was the last day I was gonna post up the movie. It's like we had a scream already in there, and I was put because I sent you various screams, and it's like, okay, we're gonna pick this one. Okay, let's see. Should we put reverb on it or not? It's like, okay, we pick reverb. Okay, we put it in the movie. I'm gonna upload it right now, and as it's uploading, Venom sends me the. It's like, shit.
Extra
And
work.
again, it's
all
like,
the
okay,
time.
let's put this thing in there. Upload it. Blah. Thank you, Venom. Making it hard.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Venom.
And
Wait,
I'm
it
also
feels
the
weird not to have a
mustache.
20-minute commentary for once.
Yeah. This is weird. It's already over.
Yeah.
So you wanted to know about the eating sounds?
Yeah. Tell us
Before
how you
we-
made it.
I just put my hands in my mouth.
Really? And you just went
Just
blah 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 blah. Because they sounded good. I was like, whoa, did he get those online somewhere? But
No,
you made them all.
no. It was weird doing that. I'm glad nobody came in the room when I was doing that. Recording.
And the Jerry thing too, just
Jerry thing just
that must have been awkward to do too.
it was kind of weird. It's fun. It's different. And I got to use a lot of different stuff, like the Western shots and whatnot. And oh, there's my messed up credits right there.
Ooh.
Filmed and directed. No, I did more. I did the sets. Who did
Who did the
did the
editing?
awesome
Who did the
sets
editing?
and the
People will
editing.
scream that for years.
So is that all? Anything else want to go over here? As the movie's ending.
You know, I love how I'm just very thankful that you liked it when I sent it to you in the beginning. And I'm happy it's made, and this is a big deal for me because it's the first thing I've ever written. And I hope to do more machinimas in the future, I guess.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Fine.
Maybe.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you. And thank you for all the body actors that came.
Wow.
Bye.